What's up, everybody? It's Erica here from The In-Between. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any future reviews just like this. If you are watching this video, you've probably seen CreatorU floating around online, which positions itself as this all-in-one hub for creators who want to grow online, build an audience, and eventually make money doing what they love in the process. But before you jump in all of the way and commit all of your time and energy to the platform, I want to walk you through what's really inside CreatorU, how the whole business model itself works, what people are saying about it online, and most importantly, whether or not this is still something that actually makes sense if you're really trying to build online income in 2026. And if you're watching this because you're tired of bouncing from program to program and you just want something that's steady, way more predictable, and actually builds you an online asset that continues to pay you month after month on autopilot, then I've linked a free training down below to the same system that I personally do and still run to this day. And just a quick disclaimer before we get started, guys, I'm not affiliated with CreatorU in any way. This is all just my honest take based on my own research, experience with the platform, and reading what other real users are saying online. With that being said, let's jump right in. So CreatorU is a membership platform built for creators, and it comes from the same team behind Samcart, which is also a pretty well-known checkout and funnel software. So right away, that connection gives CreatorU some credibility, but it also sets the expectations pretty high. The whole idea behind CreatorU is that it's supposed to be a central place where creators can go to learn how to grow their audience, build offers, and monetize online without feeling overwhelmed. But instead of selling one giant course, CreatorU runs on a subscription-based model. That means you pay $99 per year and get access to their training library, and they also heavily tease a private coaching tier, which you do have to apply for. When it comes to the business model behind CreatorU, it is pretty straightforward, meaning they're selling education and community, and the goal is to help creators eventually sell digital products, courses, or offers of their own. So it's not automation, and it's definitely not done for you. It's more like structured guidance for people who want more direction, but don't really want to sit through massive, overwhelming courses. When you log into CreatorU, the first thing you'll notice is that the platform itself is very clean and easy to navigate. Everything is organized by topic, and the lessons are short, usually just under 5 minutes. And that part is honestly nice because it doesn't feel overwhelming, and you can jump in, watch a lesson, and move on without committing hours at a time. The content covers things like growing an audience, understanding offers, basic marketing ideas, funnels, headlines, and general online business concepts. It's also very high level, very beginner friendly, and very surface level. You're told what matters, but not always shown exactly how to execute it step by step in a real world way. There's also no built-in tracking, no real accountability, and no clear roadmap. It's more like a library advice that you're expected to piece together on your own. And for some people, that can work fine, but for a lot of other people, especially those who already feel stuck or confused, it just turns into more content consumption. Now, when you look at CreatorU's online reputation, you'll obviously find a ton of student testimonials over on their landing page, as you can see here. But outside of that, their reputation is pretty mixed. Over on Trustpilot, you'll find a decent number of reviews, and while there are positive ones, the negative feedback tends to focus on the same issues over and over again. A lot of users mention problems with canceling their membership. Some say they tried to cancel and were charged again anyway, while others say that refunds took weeks or never came through at all. Beyond that, the customer support comes up a lot too, with people saying responses were slow or even non-existent when they needed help. And to top it all off, there are countless complaints about the content feeling too basic or recycled, especially for anyone who's already tried other online business programs. So in a nutshell, people expected something way more creator focused, but instead felt like they were getting classic online marketing advice repackaged with newer language. Now, when it comes to the pricing, CreatorU costs about $99 per year, which for somebody who is completely new, that price might feel worth it just to get some direction. But the value here isn't just about the price. It's about what you actually are getting in return. And with CreatorU, you're paying for basic information, not results, not assets, and definitely not any long-term income. You're still responsible for figuring out how to turn all of that information you're given into something tangible and profitable. And that's exactly where all of the real issues for me start coming in. That's because CreatorU model is built around learning, not real ownership. That means you don't own anything just by being inside the platform. You're not building any real long-term assets, and you're not creating something that works for you in the background, even when you're not working. You're simply consuming information and hoping that you can profit from it. And while the content creator economy sounds tempting, it's still extremely crowded, competitive, and heavily dependent on algorithms. That means if you stop posting, stop creating, or burn out altogether, all of your income stops with it. That's why if you guys have been following me for a while now, you'll know I personally focus on the digital leasing model instead. So instead of pouring all of my energy into platforms and programs I simply don't control, I build simple websites around local service niches people are already searching for and need all over the US, niches like fencing repair or stucco plaster. Then I rank all of those sites to the very top of Google so they bring in real leads from real people in those areas. And once all of those leads start rolling in, I rent those same websites out to local business owners in that niche who want more customers. And in return, they pay me every single month just to keep all of the calls coming in. So in a nutshell, I own 100% of my websites, I control all of my assets, and if one business owner ever decides to stop paying me for the leads, I simply rent that website out to their competition who wants more lead flow. For example, as you guys can see here, I built this fencing repair site in Colorado Springs a couple of years ago, and that same site continues to bring in real leads to this day. And because you're working in local markets around the US, the competition is low and the demand to scale is high. That's why I also built this stucco plaster site that works the same exact way in the same city. I built both sites once, and they've been continuing to pay me every single month ever since, like clockwork. That's the difference between the digital leasing model and basically any other online business model, because you're not chasing algorithms, you're not constantly posting, and you're not hoping a platform changes your life or a product makes you rich overnight. You're simply building digital assets that work quietly in the background 24/7 for you, and business owners all over the US are more than happy to pay you for this kind of value. All right, guys, that's it for my full breakdown of the CreatorU program. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel down below so you don't miss any future reviews like this. And if you want to learn more about the digital leasing model, the same model I personally use to earn passive income every single month like clockwork, then go ahead and click on the link in the description below for a free training that covers the whole business model in more detail. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.